my channel. Welcome if you are new here. Please join the family by subscribing below and help us to reach 100 subs. Hey, welcome to my day ones. Thank you so much, guys. I appreciate you so much. Yes, today I am with my friend here. Sibongile. Allow me to let her introduce herself. Over to you, madam.
Hi guys, my name is Sibongile Nkunjana, and yes, Nkunjana is my friend. I am new here, guys, so please don't judge me. So I am just here. Yeah, we'll see how it
We're all
goes.
new here, okay?
We'll see how it goes, but I am excited to be here. I'm excited to be with my friend. She's my friend. She's my long, I don't know, my friend.
Yes. I think one of the reasons I wanted to do this, with all my friends. I've got a small circle of friends. So I think this year it's one of the things that I want to be intentional about. Friendship is one of them. I want to nurture that small circle. So I want to understand you guys more.
We'll see how it goes. Over to you.
Alright. Now that we are all comfortable, I think we are now.
We're trying to get comfortable.
Yes.
Still trying to get there.
This video is all about friendship. So I have few questions that I would love us to answer together.
Okay.
And in number one, do you still remember how we met? Do you remember the place and when, what was happening, whatever, anything that you remember?
Many years ago, more than a decade.
But it's true, it's more than a decade.
Yeah, it's more than
Almost
a decade. Yeah, almost 2 decades.
Yeah.
Yes, it's a long time ago. We met in high school. So we met in high school. I remember I was doing grade 10, and Kaneteng was from Emakai.
From the rural areas.
Okay.
Not from the farm.
Yeah, she was coming from the farms.
Farm girl.
She was a farm girl from Julia. So she was coming from the rural areas. She joined our school it was in 2006, if I still remember very well. We were doing grade 10. So she came and joined our school, and then at first I saw this girl, this farm Julia girl, and I was like, okay, no, she's a new girl in school, but she was definitely not my type of friend. And I was like, okay, let's welcome her. All right, and then as time went by, I don't know, I think she came late even at school. I don't think she came in January, but I'm not sure.
Let me tell you about that. I used to come to school, I think the rest of January I will come to school and stay staff room the whole day because they forced me to do maths lit, and I didn't want to do that. And I didn't say anything at home, so no one knew what's going on.
Okay.
So for the whole of January, I would come to school, stay. They would say they're gonna call the parents and not until they asked me at home, my cousin, and I told her the story. She called the school. That's when I started the
Pyramid.
yeah.
And then that's when you started attending classes.
Yes.
I said, I didn't know about that. How come I didn't know about that? You get it? So you
That was
insisted
the reason.
until you put me through to class pure maths, yeah. You will continue staying in the staff room. Is it? Okay.
What is so special about this friendship, if you think it is special, or how much do you value it? Yeah.
It's very deep. It's very deep, actually. It's a very, I think it's a very important question. And I've never thought about it, eh? Okay, but I think I've never thought about it, like I said, but I think one thing that I value about this friendship allows me to be me. Yeah, it allows me to be who I am. I am not scared to get angry in front of you. You understand? I am not scared to get extremely happy, even if it's something that you don't think it's something that should be making me that much happy. I think most of all it allows me to be me, and I am not scared to share my deepest secrets with you. Maybe not all my secrets, but my deepest secrets with you. You understand? Yeah, there are things that I don't share to anyone, but there are most that there are so many things that I've shared with you that I've never shared with anyone. You understand? So I think that's one thing that makes this friendship important to me. Or yeah, yeah.
Right.
I think I need to hear you as well. Please answer it. What makes you think
Thank
this
you. I
greatest?
think I'll steal
Okay.
some of your answer. I'm fully comfortable to be myself. Most importantly, I know you are one of my few friends who will tell me it is whenever, whether I want to hear that or not. You will just pinpoint and say, even if Gwenzagala saw that one, no. Like, I really, really appreciate that because it's not everyone who will tell the truth, even if they see it, because they are afraid of how
They might
you
lose.
receive it or also ngala,
Maybe
something
the
like that.
friendship will
Yes.
end.
Yes. So I really, really appreciate that.
Okay.
How do you feel when your other friends when they make other friends, like
Or when you like meeting new
outside of
people,
you?
yeah.
Is if, let's say, you call me your best friend and then I go and create another friendship, how do you feel about that?
Okay, I think I'll be pretty clear about that, and I think I know for sure. We'll see whatever I'm gonna answer here is true. Because, alright, I don't have any problem. As we grow older, we meet people, and then as we grow older, we go to different directions. It does not necessarily mean we're no longer friends. Okay, I might find a job somewhere else and you find a job somewhere else. I don't expect you not to meet new people or not to make friends at your workplace. You understand? Sometimes you do have your colleagues that become your friends. You grow older, you get married or you get a boyfriend. Obviously, when you get a boyfriend, you meet a new cycle of people. Out of that cycle of people, you will automatically make friends somehow. You understand? So I don't have a problem with that. To prove that I don't have a problem with that, I remember when you were getting married.
That was going to be my next question, but yeah.
Okay,
fine.
I remember when you were getting married it was in 2014. I still remember. In 2014. So in 2014, I remember as much as I knew we were friends, you knew we were friends. Because I knew you had other friends as well. I couldn't be your only bridesmaid. I couldn't be, okay, it was possible for you to make me email of honor, but you did not make me email of honor. But it did not bother me. That's why I'm saying I don't think I have a problem with you making other friends because I was not bothered with you not making me a maid of honor. You understand? And the wedding went on. Everything was fine. I knew when we were practicing a step, the maid of honor was supposed to be in front with best man, yes. So they were supposed to be in front just after bride and the groom, and then the others must be like at the back or follow from after the maid of honor and the best man. But I didn't have any problem with it. Everything was fine. So to answer the question, I don't have a problem with you making other friends. You understand? Because I can't always be around you. I can't always be. Yeah, you understand? Yes, exactly. And sometimes you need abanye abantu who have a different opinion from my own opinion. You understand? So I feel actually it is a good thing. I think it's a good thing. Actually, I think it's a good thing for you to meet other people outside me. You understand? So it's gonna depend on you, or maybe out of those people that you're meeting. This one I think fall in in this category and this one falls in this category. So if I wanna do something like this, I think if I need a friend, this is the perfect friend for that. Is
I remember after I got married, everyone was Yamalala. You only came later, including me. You only came later to visit. I think after 2 years, you came when
I remember that.
Yes.
I remember
So
that
there's
day.
this thing you leave single friends. You leave single friends because they will mislead you. They won't understand the marriage. How did you take that? Did you distance yourself because of that saying, or it was just like maybe she needs space or what?
I'll be honest with you. As much as it's a long time ago, because that was in 2014, yeah, that's like 10 years ago. But it does not cross my mind that maybe I did that intentionally. I think it just happened. Because I remember in 2014 I was in City Varsity. I remember that's the year I was doing my first year in City Varsity. So there was a lot going on in my life at that time. Yeah, because I remember I was very much committed in wanting to become an artist. Because I remember I was attending auditions.
You didn't tell people that you are upcoming.
I'm an upcoming artist. Watch the space. Beginning 2014, that's when I started appearing with Guguma extras, Doreen, in different soapies. So I think there was a lot going on in my life in 2014. And my child, my last one was born in 2013 December. So remember, during during that year 2014, I had that year I had a small baby, guys. So a lot was happening. So I did not intentionally distance myself. It didn't cross my mind. You know, there's a distance between me and Kanye thing. I think it was one of those things where I know there are people sometimes they are friends sometimes that you sometimes take a while to maybe communicate or meet, but it does not necessarily mean anything. You understand? It's just that someone is just busy with, maybe I'm very much occupied during that period. It can take a year, it can take 2 years, but it does not necessarily mean anything. If it means something, definitely you have to feel it. And if you feel it, I always say, I'm not stupid. You understand? And I'm not seeing things. So if I see that, if I feel or maybe see that something is going on, there is a tension between us. It does not mean I'm seeing things. Well, there is a tension between us. You understand? So if it's just an honest distance or an honest gap, then it's fine. It's just that it's just that an honest gap. You are occupied with your own things. You understand? Yes.
Okay. While we're on that topic, do you remember what happened for bridal shower? Because when you attended both at church, even the one in Eri and Tekobopulani, do you still remember? I remember. I was asking my other cousin, is there anyone who remembers what happened at shower? Yes, because I failed to recall what was the problem or anything. So we needed someone, because we even lost the footage and everything. So we only have few pictures, yeah. So
yeah. You know, with the one that happened, Gopulane, it has faded. I can't remember. I don't know, but I remember. I think it was in a garage. If I remember very well. Am I right?
I'm not sure.
I think it was in a garage, and it was not many of us. But with the one that happened at church, I think I still remember a few things. I remember that we had people from church. I think we had Umamfundisi as well. I remember a few things that they were teaching you. I remember saying to myself, I think I also have to learn one or two things, because maybe one day I might get married. You understand? With the one that was from church, I still remember it. Even some few teachings there and there, I think I still remember it. But with the other one, I can't remember very well, man.
Oh my God, it's weird that you still remember the teachings and I don't remember anything. I do remember the teachings. I remember one teaching. I remember when, I don't know, but there was one woman who said, okay, my child is getting married now, a lot is going to change, and then one important lesson that you need to take with you after this occasion or this bridal shower is that do not deprive your husband of... Say it loud.
Okay, I don't know how to say it in this platform.
You can say it.
Remember, I told you that I'm new in this platform, but I remember when they were telling you, make sure, no matter how tired you are, make sure that when he wants it, he gets it. That one I remember. I remember very well. I wonder if you still taking that lesson. Okay.
Let's not talk about that now.
Day.
Alright. I think I'm loving this now. But ever since since I've told you about my journey with depression, how do you feel about that? Like, what's your take on
How
that?
do I feel about depression, or how do I
As
feel
a
about
whole,
you?
how do you feel about me having that, or sharing it with you, or just in depression as a whole? Or what's your take on that?
It's a very tricky question, eh? All right. Something that I've never thought about before. But to answer your question, let me start by with you going through depression.
How do you feel when
Yeah,
when I told you?
I'll be honest with you. I was disturbed. Mentally, I was so disturbed. And it hurt me. I'm not saying this because Ukona Lana or I'm trying to make you feel better or anything like that, but I was disturbed and I was really hurt. So questions that came to my mind were like why you? Why do you have to go through that? You understand? And is there really no, like, maybe nothing you can do, or nothing you guys together, you as with your husband, is there really nothing you can do to avoid this thing, because it went through for Iskate City, if I'm not mistaken. So I was really disturbed because I never thought about depression in a total or because knowing you, I always knew you were a child of God. Now you are a prayer warrior. You understand? You believe in Christ so much. So I wondered, how can a person that believes in God this much go through depression? Is it because her faith was tested, and then somewhere along the way she found herself falling, maybe, and maybe that's the reason why she ended up losing hope, or maybe it's because of the things that she went through that made her lose hope. Because I always have this thing when I was depression. I always have this thing with who's the fear depression, for you to even get through depression. It's because mhlawumbe nokholo lwakho beseluvivinyekile or beselutested ngale ndlela leyo ukuthi ubungasakholwa ukuthi izinto zingalunga, because I feel ukuthi depression ihambelana ne-stress. I feel depression is the last stage. I don't know, I'm not that much informed with depression, but with my own understanding, I feel ukuthi depression is the last stage. It's a stress. Iqala ngokuthi ube ne-stress. You understand? And I know for sure ukuthi if you believe, if you've got that much faith to God, like if you've got that much faith, can I say this in Zulu? If you always have this belief in you, which things will work out. You understand? And the moment you have this belief, this faith, which things will work out, stress is automatically. Automatically, you feel relieved. You understand? Because the moment you have hope, that's why the reason why the moment you start having faith, the moment you start having hope, something is you understand? And my that simply means that even stress also naso do you understand? So the moment stress is here, I'm a chance of depression. Now our corner. I'm not gonna say they get slim, but you do not depression does not stand a chance with you if you're not stressed. How can you be depressed when you're not stressed? Because you start by being stressed and then eventually you find yourself with depression. You understand? But if you are a person that always believes that something will work out, it is going to be okay. If you always have that thing in you, there is no chance you must struggle with depression. So with me, I feel I felt bad because ama situations wakho kusho ukuthi abe nzima ngale ndlela leyo ukuthi aze aqeda even ihope. You understand? I felt it ukuthi yes, nami I've been through circumstances where I felt ukuthi, you know what, God, I know you are there. I have seen you before. However, I don't know, maybe you are still busy trying to solve other people's problems, but with me, I feel ukuthi, I don't know, maybe you've forgotten me, or maybe my turn is still coming. But at this point, at this moment, I don't feel your present. You understand? And the moment I feel like that, automatically stress is figure. because automatically I will try to solve problems by myself. Automatically I will try and come up with solutions by myself. And if my solutions are not working out, stress is also back on. You understand? So with my take to depression, to answer your question, depression is caused by a lack of cola. With my take, depression is caused by a lack of faith. Because the moment you have faith that things will work out, you will be relieved because you have it in you, you believe in you, things will work out. No matter how hard, no matter how bad things may seem now, but I know, God, that things will work out. And the moment I believe that things will work out, sometimes you don't have to just say it to I don't know, to maybe convince our way. If you say it and you believe it within you, I know for sure things will work out. Automatically stress is higher, and there's no chance you might go through depression. Please don't get me wrong, people. I am not saying whoever is going through depression, it's because uzenzile or ulahlekelwe faith or anything like that. But what I'm trying to say is that if we can polish our faith, if we can invest in our faith, if we can try by all means possible to make sure that we invest in our faith, trust me, depression will not exist because there is God.
Amen.
Thank you.
And then my question was, what do you think we could have done, or what do you think we can still do to
make sure
yes,
you don't go through it
again. Accept faith, because sometimes as you go through things, you try because you mentioned that people with this, you believe it's because they lack faith. It's true. Sometimes you go through some things, you fix this. Now that my mind is more clearer, I can think back and see what I think most of the things I tried to do them with my own understanding, my own strength. Even though I'm confessing that I'm born again Christian, most parts of my life I did them with my own strength. So that's when maybe, I don't know, maybe that's when I ended up in that situation. But one thing I know, depression is demonic. Because guys, like, no one deserves to be in that space. It's dark, you don't want anything, you lose interest in everything, in life in general, in the